Hey everybody, what's going on? I just wanted to get on here and kind of clear up some stuff. Like I've always seen this misinformation on TV about manifestation and how you manifest your reality by your beliefs. That is not true. If that was true, then why do people die? I'm sure they didn't believe they was going to die. I'm sure that babies don't believe that they're going to have fucking sickness. That is not the way manifestation works, and it doesn't just work like that. You have to propagate the wave. You have to wait for it to return back to you. You cannot just think of it and it pops up like that. That is not the way manifestation works, dude. Manifestation does not mean you get to shape your fucking reality. It means you get to alter it. As in, we all have an effect on the reality that we live in. We all live in the 3D reality. There is not alternate dimensions, as in we all get our own little special reality that we get to live in different realities and we're all in control of our own reality. That is not the way it fucking works. That is trying to get you to believe in separation, which directly violates the connection. Everything is connected. Everything. So, my reality is your fucking reality. Your reality is my fucking reality. We all play a part, and our feelings and our beliefs is a way to alter what is going on in the world. It is not able to change certain things. It is not able, you cannot just sit here and think, oh, I want to be a big giant, and then you turn into a big fucking giant. That's not the way things work. Like, y'all have got to come back to reality, people. Like, please tell me where you get the logic for what you're thinking of. Where if you believe the world's going to be a bad place, the world's going to be a bad place. Where do you get that? I've always believed that the world was a beautiful, lovely place, but I still see bad shit all the time. Do you see? And I believe that humans are beautiful people. I believe that they have greatness inside of them. They have the power of a star inside of them. I can mathematically prove it. But nobody wants to listen to the truth because the truth doesn't go along with their beliefs. So, well, I don't get my own personal reality. No, you don't. We all get the same reality. We all get to live in the same one. That's why you can sit here and you can hope for a bigger foot all fucking day. You can believe that you have a bigger foot. Does not mean you have a bigger foot. Now, you might sit here and think or convince yourself that you have a bigger foot. But unless everybody else can see it in observable reality, then it's not true. That's what's wrong with mainstream science today. You can make up whatever story you want, dude. If it does not fit observable reality, it is not true. But I just wanted to get here and clear that up because, like, the alternate dimensions, this whole you get to shape, you get your own special reality, like, is a load of shit, dude. That is not the way the universe works. And I just think about it just for 1 second. Like, if that was the truth, kids are the most purest people of heart that there is. They don't have all this institutional bullshit on them yet. Can they go out here and just change the world as they see fit? Well, I mean, they can as long as they put in the work and they actually do what they got to do. But you know what I'm saying? Like, can they just manifest a better world just because they want and believe in it? No, because then we would all live in a beautiful world. And we'd have butterflies and fucking dragons and squirrels and fairy tales and little fairies buzzing around my fucking head. Like, I'm not saying it's not possible. Not in this 3D reality. Not in this frequency. Whenever you hear tales of these stories and stuff, that's because they tapped into a higher frequency. A higher dimension. Okay? Or a lower one. But let me tell you something right now. In anything, when it comes to harmonics and shit, which is what the world we live in, anytime you have a higher vibration, the lower vibration has to rise to meet the higher vibration. The higher vibration does not lower itself to meet the lower vibration. That does not happen. Okay? Which is another reason why them tearing holes in our magnetic fields with their little 3D B spaceship thing is a bad idea, because that is a higher dimensional frequency. That's where the bleed through comes through. We don't get to sit here and just pull that reality down to us. No, we have to vibrate, lift our vibrations up to it. Do you see how the physics works? Like, I love how people just act like I'm some kind of fucking kook, but yet they can't prove me wrong. Everything I say, I can back up. And whenever I don't, I get on here and I admit it. That's the difference between me and science, is I'm not afraid to admit that I'm wrong. I'm not afraid to say where the math don't add up. But what I'm telling you right now is your magnetic fields. You have 7 magnetic fields stacked on each other around Earth. That's our protection. That 7th one, that is the one that they call heaven. That is the highest vibrational frequency you can get in this stage. And until we evolve and ascend and go beyond that, because there's more than just 7 dimensions. I know that's the ones that they talk about. Oh, the 7 stages of hell, Dante's Inferno. Oh, the 7 stages to heaven. They're talking about the frequencies that you have here on Earth. Now, if you go to Jupiter, it does not have 7 layers of magnetic fields. I'm pretty sure of it. Matter of fact, I could map it out and I could do it, but I wanted to get on here and say that because honestly, the misinformation and stuff, getting people to believe in separation is not going to help us, guys. It is not. The only thing that does is descend us. It does not ascend. If y'all want to evolve, y'all want to get to the next level, you want to talk about the 144,000, if you want to be one of those people, you have to align with the 9 laws of the universe. There is a reason why I remembered this when I did. There's a reason why I have the model. That's because I remembered it because I'm the one that fucking did it. I am telling you guys this to help you. Not to be a smartass, not to be ego driven. I'm here because I love you and I want you to ascend with me. But I'm not trying to talk bad on people. I'm getting sick of the separation that they're trying to breed. I love everybody's theory. I love everybody's creativity and their art and the way they're passionate about what they believe in. I love that. But you please do some research, do a little bit of information before you start telling other people what you don't know to be true. Please. That way if you believe it so much, then there's something in observable reality that will support it if it is true. Okay? But I have much love and I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or nothing like that. We got to get rid of the separation, guys. If we keep up with the separation, we are never going to get out of this 3D reality. Well, whoever keeps up the separation won't. I will, because I know connection. I know that we're all connected. All of us. And if that's the way you want to see it, like what you would consider God is what I consider the kingdom of heaven. It's where everything is in perfect harmony with itself. Okay? That's why to me it's not just a one single being, it's everybody. It's everything in the whole universe in perfect harmony with itself. That is what you would consider God. That is what I consider the kingdom of heaven. And it's all right here inside of you. That model that I have, it scales from quantum to cosmic because it's the same. All the way down to the cell in your body, all the way up to the galaxy. Okay? Hopefully this explains it. It might not be for everybody. You might just think I'm an asshole and I'm just running my mouth. You're entitled to that belief and that view. But the perspective is only one perspective. The truth only has one perspective, and that's the truth. There's not many different alternate realities of the truth. No, the truth is the truth. Now, you can either face it, or you can sit here and keep living in La La Land. That is up to you. But the truth is here. The 5th cycle is coming. It's already ushering. The sun's already changing. Betelgeuse is already locked into the blue core state of the white dwarf star that proves the higher frequency that's changing everything in our environment right now. But if you think you can just choose pleasure over discipline, over what is it, where you do it a certain amount, there's a word for it, I can't think of it. Moderation, guys. Too much air is a bad thing, it'll kill you. Not enough air is a bad thing. It'll kill you. Moderation. That's the key. So if you want ultimate pleasure immediately, go play with yourself in the closet, because that's going to be about the best deal you're going to get. Okay? Other than that, you have to put in the work, man. I did not just sit here and think I wanted this model and it just appeared on my wall. No, I had to put in the work, man. I had to make the connections. You see that? Connections. There's a reason why I put it on here for free for everybody. It's not so where people can steal it or try to rebrand it. It's so where you can get the knowledge, so where you can ascend when the time comes. Because if you do not match that higher vibration, I can only help out so much. If you do not match that higher vibration, it will shatter you. Your whole existence. That's not a metaphor. That is physically possible. If you do not meet that vibration, you will shatter. That's why I'm not here to convince nobody. I don't care. If you don't believe me, don't believe me. I don't care. The truth is the truth. All of mine is based off of observable reality. That's why I changed my model to fit the data, not the data to fit the model. Okay? But I love all of you. Please, wake up, man. Come on. Use a little bit of your brain. Your brain will tell you, your body tells you before your brain does if something isn't right. Okay? Everybody knows that separation is wrong. Everybody knows that. If you don't know that, then try to separate yourself from the universe without separating yourself from the equation. It's not possible. You can try all day long. It's not possible. That's why humans crave connection, because that is the truth. But much love, everybody. NinjaNsite. Please like and subscribe if you want to get some more news and stuff. If you don't, that's fine too. Like, it ain't that hard just to type in my name and look up my channel. It's not that hard. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just giving you suggestions to people. Like my math and my animations. I use AI in my animations. Yes, I do. To help visualize, to help people understand what is going on. I do not do it to trick people like your current academia and mainstream science. They use AI to generate their ideas. Then they use that idea and go file a paper under their name. That is not what I did. As you can see, I put in the work. That's why my model works. There's fails. That's why I have 10 out of 10 proactive predictions public on my YouTube channel. They do not ever have those in history at all. I am the first person to do this in human history. Not once, not twice, 10 out of 10 times. And that's just the ones that's public on my YouTube channel. Okay? Never been done before in human history. Ever. Just want to point that out. So for the people that think I'm full of shit or want to sit here and say, oh, it's coincidence. 10 out of 10, dude, that's a lot of fucking coincidences. I must be the most luckiest fucking person in the world. Well, I believe it so much that it just has to be true. But what about the people I'm proving wrong? They didn't believe in that shit, but it's still true, isn't it? You see what I mean? Much love, everybody. Like, quit believing these. Believe in yourself. That's what you need to do. You need to believe in yourself. And you need to open your eyes, because everybody knows you can see what the fuck is going on around you. If you have eyesight, if not, I apologize. I did not mean to offend nobody. Much love, everybody. NinjaNsite. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.